there, I'm Dr. Deborah Scamba, founder of Heart to Heart Ministry and Coaching, a seasoned expert in Christ-centered healthy marriages, dedicated to guiding couples towards thriving relationships. Hey there. Today we're talking about something that's really crucial, that affects most of us, and that's finding and making the most of quality time with those that we love, those that we enjoy being around, even when our schedules are packed. So stay with me as we explore practical tips, some transformative insights for enriching your most important relationships. Ecclesiastes 3:1 reminds us there's a time for everything, a season for every activity under the heavens. And this wisdom highlights the importance of making time for all things important, including nurturing our relationships. We live in a society where everyone is perpetually busy. It's almost like a badge of honor that we wear, right? It's vital to remember that quality time with our loved ones shouldn't be just another item on our to-do list. It's the glue that holds our relationships together, quality time, right? This realization begs a pivotal question. How can we maximize the moments we share with our loved ones to ensure they are meaningful? So let's start by understanding what quality time is. The definition of quality time means it's just not about being in the same room with someone. It's about truly being present, engaging deeply, and creating meaningful interactions. But how can we achieve this amidst our daily hustle and bustle and this and there and all of those things that are distractions in our relationships? First, you may want to get a piece of paper and pen, write this down. First, it's about scheduling. Scheduling time with those people that you love, your loved ones, those that you are in relationship with, is to schedule. This is a key to keeping those relationships alive and thriving. Think of it as setting an appointment that you just can't miss. Whether it's a weekly coffee date or a nightly chat before bed, some pillow talk, right? Having a set time helps you to turn these moments into a routine. And it's about quality over quantity. Even short, dedicated periods of time can be deeply fulfilling if you're fully engaged. It's about making the person you're with feel valued and prioritized. This is a tough one because we're so busy we forget to even look at a schedule or write it down, or we think we're going to remember, and then we find out that that time has slipped away. Another tip is to be present in the moment. I know being present is easier said than done, like I said, with all the distractions that we face. But it's about minimizing those distractions. For instance, if you turn off your phone during meal times, this can make a huge difference. And it's just not about silencing your phone, but also about being mentally present, making eye contact, right? Eye to eye, eyeball to eyeball, actively listening. You know you're actively listening by your body gestures, right? Like you're leaning in, you're making that eye contact, and you share your thoughts openly. This builds trust and strengthens your connection. So, those are how many tips did I just give you? Two tips, but here is 5 strategies for the challenges that you face in making your time together a priority. So, practical ways to maximize your quality time is number one, prioritize and plan. Just like important meetings and appointments, quality time needs to be seen as non-negotiable. Plan it. Write it down. Whatever gets written down gets done. Whether it's a morning coffee, like I said, a weekly movie night with your kids. How about date night? Put it on the calendar. Treat it with the same respect as you would with a crucial work meeting. Time is non-renewable, right? It's a non-renewable resource. And how you choose to spend it can significantly impact your relationships. I know that for a fact because my husband owns 2 businesses, and then I have what I do, right? Mine is more of a ministry that's a business, right? So my first priority is ministry. My second is sharing my expertise with others. But my husband and I, we have mostly a weekly date night. We do a devotion in the morning, but this didn't happen overnight. This was almost like turning a ship in a canal to go the other way, right? We've been together for over 40 years. We've been doing this now for the past 5, just really making each other a priority. And as you get older, I think you realize that time is precious. The time you have with those that you love is precious. And it's the legacy that you want to leave, right? So, and marriage takes work. It just doesn't happen. So these are like the priorities. Make your marriage work by working on it. Spend your time wisely because you can't get it back. It's non-renewable. Embrace little moments. So not all quality time needs to be planned. Sometimes the most precious moments are those spontaneous ones. Those are like a joke that you share together, pillow talk, maybe a joke that you share together while you're doing dishes. How about dancing in the living room? Or a nighttime chat before you sleep. Be open to those impromptu moments by being more present. So my husband just this morning, asked me if I'd like to go for a swim. And I was just waking up. I wasn't really thinking about that, right? It's still a little chilly here in the morning, and the pool is heated. And my first reaction was no. But here he was being spontaneous, impromptu. And we usually do go for a swim in the morning, but it's not just right away. We did it, and I loved it. But you know what? You have to have that trust between the two of you to say, yeah, this is a wonderful time together. And we talk. So it was a wonderful way to start the morning. Often it's these small, spontaneous moments that can deepen a better connection. Embrace opportunities for impromptu play and laughter. What about if you did a quick walk around the block or a chore together? The third one is unplug to connect. We live in a digital age. What's the first thing you grab for in the morning? Probably your phone or your iPad, right? You get on there, you see what's happening. You see maybe some work-related, socially related. Our phones are a constant presence in our lives, and we can almost make them the priority, right? Make a conscious effort to put away all digital devices during your time together. By disconnecting from the online world, you can reconnect with the real world and the people who matter most. The fourth one is engage in new activities together. Hey, how about taking new experiences into your relationship and help them to refresh and excite your time together. You both have ideas, right? Try a new hobby together, take a class, explore a new place. This not only creates memories, but it also strengthens your bond over shared new experiences. I do follow places on Facebook that are not too far from where I live. And actually, for my birthday last week, my husband and I took a ride to this beautiful garden center that's actually on a campus of a college campus. And they have a farm-to-table restaurant. And we went there for lunch. It was fabulous. And my husband enjoyed it. I loved it. We walked around the garden center. That's how we both met. We both had this horticultural background. And I have to tell you, it fed my soul. It fed our souls together. We had so much fun. And that is what we're going to try to do even more often. So create the memories. It also strengthens your bond. And these new experiences are a blessing. And the last one is reflect together. At the end of each day, talk about how your day went and what you liked about it, what went well, and what could be improved, maybe in your relationship together, right? This could be a wonderful way to wind down and connect before going to sleep. But listen, in order to do that, you yourself have to be connected to the present moment, understanding your feelings, understanding what it was that you liked, what you didn't like, right? You have it. Maybe you haven't tapped into it. So this would be a good way. Create a safe place where you both can do this. At the end of the day, end on something that you appreciate about each other. And then make a plan for a better tomorrow. Maybe something you could work on about yourself, about your relationship. But each day reflecting on the moments that you spent well with your loved ones. So I'm going to wrap up our time together and just give you a little challenge. I want you to wrap up your day by picking one of the strategies that I shared with you this moment in this podcast and implement it over the next week. Really think about scheduling your time together, a morning walk or a date night, or maybe doing cooking together, dishes together, and then notice any changes in your relationship. And listen, I would love if you wanted to share that with me in the comments, because I think anything that you've learned and you share will help others. Because when we serve others in this way, we grow and they are blessed. And who knows, I might even share it on the podcast. So remember, this is not about finding time. It's about making time. So until the next time, keep attempting, keep trying to deepen those precious connections in your life. Goodbye, and God bless, and may the Lord bless you and keep you. All right, thank you. Oh, thank you for listening. I so appreciate you, and I so appreciate the time you've taken to spend with me. Today is a good day to have a good day, and I pray and I ask God to bless these words and for you to be able to have the marriage that you've always dreamed of having, the relationships that you know are there, to nurture them and to grow them, because whatever time you do spend on your relationships, that is what will grow. Alrighty. God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening. If you were blessed by what you heard, please like and subscribe, and even leave a review. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing you at my home, which is your home, at h2hcoaching.com. That's H2H coaching.com. Until next time, keep building your better marriage rooted in faith and anchored in love.